Okay, so you're looking for a dog trainer here in Springfield. It can feel like, where do you even start, right? Well, that's exactly what we're going to clear up today. We'll walk through a simple guide so you can find the right fit for you and your dog and feel really good about your choice.
Having a dog in Springfield is pretty special. You've got the old state capitol, you've got Lake Springfield, and your dog is right there with you, a part of your daily life. And of course, you want them to be a happy, well-behaved companion for all those adventures.
And this is really why we're talking about training. Think about it. It's what makes a walk through Washington Park relaxing instead of a tug-of-war. It's what lets you enjoy the farmer's market without worrying. Good training is really about being able to confidently say yes to enjoying all these great local spots together.
So here's how we'll tackle this. First, we'll go over your training options. Then, how to pick the right trainer for your dog. After that, we'll get into the details, costs, questions to ask, and finally, we'll cover some Springfield-specific rules and resources. Let's get started. All right, Section 1, understanding your training options. So, what kind of help is even out there? Let's break it down. Okay, let's talk about the big one, positive reinforcement. You're going to hear this term a lot. All it really means is using rewards, like a treat or a simple good dog, to encourage the behaviors you want. It's super effective, it's humane, and honestly, it's the best way to build a great relationship with your pup. So, what are you actually trying to achieve? Your goals probably fit into one of these buckets. Maybe you just need the basics, sit, stay, coming when called. Or maybe you've got a new puppy and you're in the thick of potty training and socialization. Then there's behavior modification, which is for tougher stuff like anxiety or reactivity. Knowing which one of these you're aiming for really helps narrow things down. Okay, so the next question is, where does the training happen? You've got two main choices. In-home training is awesome because you're working on problems like right where they happen. Think jumping on guests at the door. On the other hand, group classes are perfect for learning to focus when other dogs and people are around. And hey, you don't have to pick just one. Sometimes doing a little of both is the best way to go. Okay, now for part 2, choosing the right trainer. You know what you're looking for, so let's find that perfect match. So you're looking at trainer websites, and you see all these letters after their names. CPDTK, KPA, CTP. What does all that alphabet soup even mean? Right, so these credentials, think of them as proof that the trainer takes their job seriously. They've passed exams, they keep up with the latest science, and they're committed to humane methods. You don't need to become an expert on all of them, but seeing things like CPDT or KPA CTP is a really good sign. And if you're dealing with something more serious, like major fear or aggression, credentials from a group like the IAABC are what you want to look for. Basically, these letters tell you you're in good hands. Okay, let's talk brass tacks. Section 3 is all about the details, costs, and the key questions you need to ask. Let's get practical. Here's a look at the typical costs you can expect around Springfield and Sangamon County. As you can see, puppy and obedience classes, which usually run for a few weeks, are generally going to be in the $150 to $280 range. Private lessons are more per hour, but they're one-on-one. And those in-home packages, while they're a bigger investment up front, give you a ton of personalized help. This just gives you a ballpark so you can figure out what works for you.
All right, when you're actually talking to a trainer, you need to be prepared. Here are 5 essential questions to ask. Number 1, what training methods do you use? You're listening for positive reinforcement. Number 2, ask about their credentials and how they keep learning. 3 is a big one. How will you tailor this for my dog and my life? 4, get clear on the total costs and cancellation policy. And 5, how will we know we're making progress? Asking these will tell you almost everything you need to know.
And for our last section, let's bring it all back home to Springfield. We'll talk about local rules and some great resources for putting all that new training to use.
6 foot. This number is really important for every dog owner in Springfield.
Yep, that's the maximum leash length you can have in any public area here. City parks, downtown, you name it. And that's exactly why teaching a good loose leash walk is one of the best things you can do. It just makes every outing so much easier and more pleasant.
And just a few other quick local things to keep in mind. You've got to have your dog up to date on their rabies vaccine, that's state law, and you need to register them with Sangamon County Animal Control. Oh, and there's a city ordinance about excessive barking, which is just one more reason why training can be a lifesaver for keeping your neighbors happy.
So, where can you go to practice all these new skills? Well, the dog parks at Southwind and Stewart are perfect, safe, fenced-in spots to work on your dog's recall. For practicing that new loose leash walking,
Washington Park is fantastic with all the joggers and families around. And the trails at Lake Springfield are awesome for teaching focus with all the sights and sounds of boats and picnics. Think of these as your outdoor classrooms.
At the end of the day, finding a good trainer isn't just about getting your dog to sit or stay. It's really about being able to enjoy your life here in Springfield together without stress. It means you can have friends over and not worry, or take a walk downtown and just enjoy it. A well-trained dog makes everything better, at home, in your neighborhood, and everywhere you go. So good luck with your search and enjoy all the great times ahead with your dog.